Hello, welcome to Homeopathic Services. My name is Pierre Fontaine. I've been a professional homeopath for well over 25 years. For that long of a time, I've specialized in autism. I've written my second book, One Heart, One Mind, Healing Autism, as well as pandas, for that matter, the two most complicated illnesses, I think, on the face of the earth at this moment for children. Most of the video clips I post on Facebook or YouTube are cases of autism. I really enjoy doing that and seeing the process of reversing autism, quite extraordinary. But it is not all I do. I also do physical illnesses. And here I want to present a case of a child who's, how old is he? He's 9 years old, and he's diagnosed with ADD. Okay, there's quite a bit of that, right? And I'm generally I skip because the cases are very long. They're about 20 pages each. But this being the case of ADD is rather short. The dad had actually come with his daughter actually came with his daughter over 2 years ago, about 3 years ago, so terrific results, and came back for his son now. So this is diagnosed ADD. It's very quick. I'll read the entire thing and I will read you the results. And the reason why I want to do that is because I really want you to get a sense of what is needed in the consultation. So he had done this once before for his daughter, and now he's very skilled at doing it, very skilled at getting inside the child in order to communicate to me what it is like, what the experience of life is. So here's it goes. He's extremely sensitive. He's hyper concerned about what people think, prone to negative thinking. Everything must be in order. When the blocks fall, when he builds a tower, he gets upset. When he builds a piece, he really puts a piece of himself in it. It's a little too involved. He is very firm in what he wants. He likes to talk back. He's actually really belligerent and actually throws out a lot of insults, F you and all that kind of things, right? This happens all the time. He's really out of line. He does not mean it, but he escalates it. He has nothing to lose. His attention span is really awful. He gets disorientated. He likes to spin ever since he's a kid. He's addicted to getting lost and getting loopy. He does it until he falls over. He has not figured out the point of being focused. He is disinterested in others. He can get anxious, he makes careless mistakes. He is falling and seeing from the other side, completely seeing something as from the other side. Now, he has trouble going to sleep and going to bed and going to sleep. I asked him about falling because here, this is information that everybody who knows the child would be able to tell, right? But now we need to get inside the child. So I asked him about the fear. And he says, I see fears. His dad has his eyes closed, he's going to go in the child. I see fear. He has expressed wanting to be left behind, completely terrified of life on life's terms. This is very important. He's terrified of life on life's terms. It is like doing drugs. Drugs is what I can achieve. It's like the spinning. Spinning is like a drug. It's life on my own terms now. Spinning induces a state kind of like alcohol, kind of like drugs. It's life on my own term. Now you see, on my own terms. He's talking as if the child was speaking. I need to find my way back. I am caught on the other side. I'm dropped in a hole, stuck behind something. There is a divide. It is really real to me. It is not a mental thing. It is not a physical thing. But I cannot get out. I feel a barrier. I am separated from the world. Fear of being okay. I want someone to help me bring me back. I need a rope to bring myself back. I regress into an infantile state. There is no way to get out of it. Infantile in the sense that I've got no escape from this other reality. He is in another reality. So I asked him about to continue in this other reality. Well, there's not much there. Nothing to touch or grab onto. There is no point of reference. There is no way out. There is a film. He does not know how to get out of it. Came back to himself a little bit, but he's still with the child. It's kind of like daydreaming that might last forever. I drop into this other realm and I don't know how to get out. I just fall into it. I fall into it. I don't know when I fall into it, but I do know I am in it when I'm trying to get out. When I realize, in other words, when he realizes he's daydreaming, that he's out of it, then he realizes in that hole he can't get out. And then he says the teacher sends a note, but that is his reality. It's just an empty space, no sound, almost like being blind, but there is nothing to see. There are moments when I fall in and I'm not aware of it. As you see, that's what it was. It's a sensory deprivation, complete white out. I don't see the classroom. There is no smell, no sound, nothing to see technically. White is the presence of all light, and it is like everything is there. Now the Father says he absorbs so much that all there is white light. There's everything little by little. The more he sees, there's nothing he can see. It is all as if being in this white out. And that's pretty much the case. Okay, very quick compared to cases on the spectrum. So you see, the way the case starts, it covers everybody. Everybody can see it, and those are common symptoms. But when we get in the child, then it's always different. It's a reality. So what I did is I looked what is strange and peculiar, what is peculiar, what is particular about this child is this forever daydreaming and the feeling of being in this whiteout. It is a complete whiteout. So what I really needed to do is find a remedy where everything looks white. In other words, the remedy has shown that the perception of life is as if everything is white. You see? And so if we can find this remedy, finding this remedy is crucial. Find a remedy. The remedy will have resonance with the state, this whiteout state. This is a remedy that has proven to have to induce a whiteout state. And so in someone who is in a whiteout state, it will cancel it. That's what a homeopathic remedy does. What a homeopathic remedy does, an accurate homeopathic remedy, matches the state one is in because it has similar qualities. Here's what the dad actually texted me. Now, this child is 9 years old, and he has a very, very big problem. Dad texted me, Only one dose. You told me to wait 2 weeks to touch base. There was a remarkable capital improvement the first day. It was like he came out of his shell. He was very animated, organized, and wanted to go to the bookstore to get some books to read. It felt like a layer was removed to reveal the intelligent boy underneath. Even my mother noticed a dramatic difference the first day. So, wait 2 weeks? He has definitely, he texted me further, he has definitely improved greatly. He is listening better in class and his teacher has seen dramatic improvement. So that is what we do in homeopathy. We match a remedy to a state, to a perception. And then great things can happen. This is not about fish oil and B12 and magnesium to poop and all that. This is the accuracy is the name of the game. And if we can do that, we have no problem. Every single time the child or the patient will improve greatly, dramatically, and quickly. Thank you so very much for listening. I think this is a good example. I try to limit these cases that are fast. I try to give a little bit more complicated cases because it's difficult to this is a wow moment. There are a lot of them, but there's not only wow moment. And I don't want to make people feel bad, so I try to limit these cases. But this was quick. It gives a sense. It gives a very good sense of what one should be looking for in terms of homeopathy from a homeopath. That's what I look for. I look for something peculiar like this in a state of ADD, and bang, we can hit it. And ADD gone. Okay. It resolves the problem. It eliminates suffering, and that is really key. It's eliminating suffering in the child, in the parents, the whole family. Move on. Ciao, ciao, bye, bye. Okay. Well, on that note, thank you very much, and bye, bye.